The Golden State Killer, the East Area Rapist, and the original Night Stalker are among American history's most infamous and terrifying serial killers. He committed brutal crimes between 1974 and 1986, and his identity remained a mystery for decades until he was finally captured in 2018. This is the story of the Golden State Killer. The Golden State Killer's reign of terror began in 1974 when he started breaking into homes in the Sacramento area and raping women. He was known for his meticulous planning, scheme-as-cues, and brutal violence. Over several years, he attacked dozens of women in their homes, sometimes tying up their husbands or boyfriends and forcing them to watch while he assaulted their partners. He also committed a series of burglaries, stealing small items such as jewelry while taunting and threatening his victims. As the years passed, the Golden State Killer expanded his range, attacking couples in their homes in Southern California. He continued to use the same methods, breaking in at night and shooting his victims with knives and guns. He also murdered at least 10 people, including a couple in Goleta, California, in 1979 and a couple in Ventura, California, in 1980. Despite an extensive investigation by law enforcement, the Golden State Killer's identity remained a mystery for decades. Over the years, investigators collected DNA evidence from the crime scenes but could not match it to any known suspects. The case remained cold for many years, and the Golden State Killer became a legend in genuine crime circles. In 2018, the case took a dramatic turn when investigators used a public genealogy website to match DNA evidence from the crime scenes to a distant relative of the Golden State Killer. Using this information, investigators were able to track down a suspect, who was living in Sacramento and working as a mechanic. He was arrested and charged with multiple counts of murder and rape. The trial of the Golden State Killer, whose real name is Joseph James DeAngelo Jr., began in 2020. DeAngelo pled guilty to multiple counts of murder and rape and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. During the trial, survivors of the Golden State Killer's attacks spoke out about the trauma they had suffered and the impact that the crimes had on their lives. The trial was a long-awaited victory for the victims and their families, who had been waiting for justice for decades. The Golden State Killer's crimes were among American history's most chilling and horrific. His meticulous planning, use of terror and violence, and ability to elude capture for decades make him a truly terrifying figure. However, his capture and conviction also represent a victory for law enforcement, the victims, and their families. The case is a reminder that justice can be served, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The Golden State Killer's legacy is a complicated one. On the one hand, he will forever be remembered as a monster who terrorized a generation. On the other hand, his capture and conviction remind us that no criminal is above the law. The case is a testament to the dedication and perseverance of law enforcement and the courage of the victims and their families. In conclusion, the Golden State Killer is a chilling and haunting figure in American history. His crimes will never be forgotten, but neither will the perseverance of law enforcement and the bravery of the victims and their families. The case is a reminder that justice can be served no matter how long it takes. Thanks for watching.